Hi muckers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today and on my channel and spending even a little portion of your day with me. I really love saying that at the start of my videos. Now, it really wasn't something that I planned on being an intro, but I just want you to know that I'm really grateful that you're clicking on this video because there are so many people like me creating similar content to me, and I really appreciate the fact that you want to hear my opinion and have a conversation with me. I really want you to know that. And also, what do we think about the sofa? This sofa I've done a little transformation on. I'm currently redecorating the apartment. I've extended my contract here, so I'm kind of trying to put more jazz into it. So if you have any recommendations for, designing tips or things to put in apartments or anything like that, let me know. I'm doing color themes in all the different rooms. A lot of people have been asking for an apartment tour. Just know that it is coming finally. Oh my god, I've been here almost a year now. So anyway, we're gonna get into this video. A little bit of context. Netflix last year announced that they were coming out with a Hype House show. The Hype House is the most cringy concept ever, and it is a bunch of influencers in one big mansion, and they basically are just there to fight, have drama, and create content. And someone higher up pays for the house normally, and all the creators are just in it, and they're then sponsored by the Hype House, and then that person then gets the money back from it, and it's a full ordeal. It's not the first time it's ever been done before. There's been the Team 10 House, and there's been a bunch of other ones, and it's really popular within TikTokers now, more so than YouTubers, because YouTubers are smart and they keep to themselves nowadays. It never used to be like that, but now TikTokers, they're young, they're hip, and I'm also in the same age category as them, and they're kind of doing all these houses because, again, it is quite a smart business tactic if you put a bunch of people with similar followings all in one house, and if they all have different kind of audiences, because then all the audiences that they all have are then being exposed to different creators. They're all friends, even if they're not, and then they have drama and people are picking sides, and it's drama and views and clicks, and then the person who created the Hype House is like, yay, I won! So, they got a Netflix show last year. It was delayed, it was delayed, it was delayed. Nikita was talking about it. All of the members of the Hype House who we're going to get to were in it. And there was a lot of drama that happened with Hype House members that wasn't just YouTube drama. There was a lot of accusations, allegations happening, and there was certain members who were featured in the original trailer who aren't in the show anymore. They've been cut from the show. I mean, we're talking really bad allegations here. It was a huge ordeal, and a lot of people thought that the show was going to get cancelled because of this. And a little insight, the show hasn't been cancelled because of this. However, it's definitely been reworked to cut some people out of it. Now, if you know the name Sienna May, I think is her name. I'm not going to get into it, but if you know, you know. Very messy, her and her boyfriend. There were a lot of accusations back and forth, and there are all these young people in relationships. And that's just me giving context on who the members of this, house are. They're very young people, kind of around my age, a little bit older. And then Nikita Dragun, who's the oldest member there. I'm actually going to look up Nikita's age real quick just to give a little bit of context here, but I'm pretty sure she's in her 20s, which again is very young. However, the rest of the people in this house are 18-year-olds. So Nikita Dragun is 25 years old, was 25 at the time of the filming of this show as well, and was a heavily criticized member of this show. And Netflix were getting a lot of backlash for involving her in the show. And I think I have the original, yes, I have the original preview here of what they posted about the show. But it was basically all the different members. And as you can see, we have Nikita Dragun in this as well. So there's just really loud, obnoxious music playing. But as we can see, it's just all the Hype House members. There's Lorray, if you know him, who's James Charles' best friend and still has not disowned James Charles, which is a very questionable move. And then we have all these different members, right? So again, Netflix are probably eating this up because a bunch of young people all together in a house who have lots of followers, lots of people watching, is going to be a lot of drama. So Nikita Dragun has spoken up against the show, speaking out against the people who are in the show, and there's already drama happening because of it. And of course I'm going to tell you that. But I have the trailer here to kind of show you, because first of all, before we get to what Nikita has to say, I just need to go through this trailer with you because they're trying to like sell this show to us that like, you know, hardships can happen when you're a little influencer. And then they're like flexing that they all make millions of dollars and living in $1 million house. And then they're like, but feel sorry for us because sometimes we don't want to be an influencer. Literally, let's just go through this trailer first of this show. Now again, if you've been watching my channel since last summer, you know whenever we first made the video about the news article of this show dropping, and then we made videos on maybe the cancellation of it. So if you've been here for a while, you're seeing the timeline go up and down with this show, but now it's finally coming out. Will you be watching? I actually don't know if I'll be watching. I think I might, for the sake of it's just messy and I like mess. So let's go through the trailer first of all, and then you can let me know if you'll be watching this show. Then we'll get to what Nikita has to say because she's already talking shit about people who are in the show, obviously trying to get attention. Here we go.
We have 10, 20-year-olds living in a $5 million house together, filming content.
Why do we need to know that it's $5 million? Like, the most of the audiences of these people are people who are mainly, a lot of them are parents. And if they're not, there are people their age going paycheck to paycheck. And I just fucking despise flex culture. Can we get rid of it? There's no need for it. We're not in 2015 anymore, and it wasn't even good back then.
Content all day. It just doesn't sound real.
Not a Netflix series.
iPhones is like a social media collective that is also kind of like an incubator. People thought the Hype House was just like white kids with money, and it wasn't that at all. It was just a bunch of kids with different
Yes, it is. It's a bunch of white kids with money. That's literally what it is. Lorray.
stories.
When I was 17, I was homeless. Didn't take anything except for a computer and a camera.
In my journey as a trans woman, whenever I walk through that door in the Hype House, all of these people have accepted me for who I am.
Social media's been a roller coaster.
Are you in a relationship?
I've been on my single boy shit. Vinny, you should take Miley Cyrus.
I'm gonna be honest, this looks so bad. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm trying to be like, ooh, the drama, but this looks so fucking boring. It's like the most boring people you've ever met, all in one mansion. The most exciting show ever, with artificial drama from the producers. We love it. Like,
DM'd you?
I never had a desire to be on social media. Vinny's a nerd trapped in a hot, sexy summer boy's body.
Why are you guys looking at me? Do you think tonight's gonna be fun?
Knowing our friend group, there's gonna be some drama.
isn't that such a typical line that's said in these shows? You know, knowing our friends, there'll be drama tonight. Knowing this, chaos will... Yeah, you're doing a fucking show and the producers told you to. Oh my god. But again, the people that are watching this show are definitely a lot younger, so they won't know that, but whatever, we know. Oh, storm equals drama.
Living in a content house, it can get overwhelming.
Everyone thinks that he's so perfect, and I'm like, he's just a f***ing liar.
I'm so excited to see a bunch of rich white people complain about being cancelled on the internet. Oh my goodness. Milo is going fucking batshit crazy right now. Do you hear him? Of course he goes silent whenever I've like called him out. Milo, come out to play. He may appear. He might jump at me.
Devoted myself to being a musician. We have a business to run. Chase just wants to reap the benefits without doing anything to help us make any money.
The line between social media and a relationship definitely blurs. Not stepping over the line is very difficult to do.
Whenever my personal relationships...
By the way, Nikita looks fucking beautiful here. Really beautiful. I love the wig. I love the outfit. She looks gorgeous here.
There's a problem with my business. That's when I do feel...
Not a problem with Nikita's business. What business do you have? Dragon Beauty flopping?
Is just to understand that she's hurting others. People literally get canceled over this stuff.
You. They're living the dream.
My life. Imagine a fraternity filled with people that have millions of followers and dollars. And like...
How are we supposed to react to that? Like, even shows that this is kind of like conceptualizing itself off of, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They don't do every episode based on, we have millions of dollars and like this. Like, you know that these people have a lot of money, but it's not like a conversation at hand. So whenever it's flexed, how are we supposed to respond to that? We can't identify or find ourselves in it. Also, love this outfit. Nikita looks beautiful here too.
A ring light.
I want you guys to give it your all, because then you guys get to grow the next part of your career too. I just keep watching friends leave, and I ask myself, why am I doing this? I need to
Because you're filming a Netflix show and the producers told you.
know if Chase is even going to be a part of this anymore. I don't really know where I stand right now. I don't want something that I've worked really hard towards to fade away.
Amen, pigs.
All right, so the Hype House show, the most exciting event of our lives. So now let's get to what Nikita, I can't believe Nikita is 25 in a house with all these 17-year-olds. Like, again, 25 is so young, but do you understand what I'm saying? Like 25 in like a content house with like 17 and 16-year-olds. Something to note. Anyways, so Nikita said the following. I know who's fake and who's real. I just play along. This is so ironic coming from Nikita Dragun. And again, it's just a way of Nikita trying to get attention to this show and the fact that she probably features very, very heavily in it. The fact that she's already like, I know who's fake and who's real. Girl, are you looking in a mirror? Like, fuck me. You're just looking at your reflection. I know who's real and who's fake. You're fake. Like, fuck me. Then she goes on. Y'all are about to see how your faves really act on this Netflix show. Again, she's just trying to start something so people watch the show. But again, can't the same be said about her? I'm sure Nikita Dragun is not going to look like an absolute saint on this scripted show. Then we go on and she says, all I know is I kept it, and then the 100 emoji, which if you've been watching my channel for a while, do you remember Jeffrey used to overuse this emoji all the time whenever he was doing apologies? Ah, yes, that era. All I know is I kept it 100. I'm sure you did, Nikita. I'm sure you did. So guys, I want to know your opinion on this show finally coming out. I want to know your opinion on the show being tweaked to literally take people out of it after they've already filmed it and put them in the original trailer. I want to know your opinion on Nikita already calling people out for this. What's your opinion on this show in general, and will you be watching? Let's talk about it below. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.